Good evening, Sagittarius. Welcome to my channel, Spirit Now Incorporated. It's an absolute pleasure to have you all return to me this evening. I'm recording the energies of the last half of October, which had to do with the full moon in Aries at 27 degrees, which happened on October 20th. And I'm integrating the energies along with the new moon in Scorpio, which is happening on the 4th of November. So just reflecting back a little bit to the October 20th energies where the full moon was in Aries at 27 degrees, those energies are still playing out as we come into this first week of November. And for you, Sagittarius, the full moon in Aries happened in your 5th house. Jupiter in Aquarius is in your 3rd, and Mercury and Mars is in your 11th house, with Pluto being in your 2nd. So there's a lot of inspiring and life changes going on for you where you're looking beyond yourself, with Jupiter in Aquarius in the 3rd, communicating higher philosophies along with religion and spiritual information to yourself and to others. Jupiter also finds answers from within, again very much reflecting within your own inner realm through prayer and meditation, and looking at new directions as to how you were and how you have been moving forward, which is what Aquarius can teach us, being a very electrifying worldly energy. So that's some of what the energies of the full moon was depicting for you, Sagittarius. Also with Pluto in your 2nd house, you're looking at your monies, and Pluto has been transforming your financial arena since 2008 in particular. It's been there a very, very long time. But with this new moon in Scorpio forthcoming on the 4th of November, and for the month of November, a lot of you Sagittarians will be having hopefully an upbeat and an upkick to your finances, and transforming them in a healthier way where they will be longer lasting. So this is very beautiful to see. Now with respect to the energies of the new moon in Scorpio for you, Sagittarius, you've got Mars, the Sun, and the moon all clustered together, with Mercury somewhat moving into the 12th house as well. These planets are all clustered together in your 12th house, and the 12th house is the house of rest. It's the house of reflection. It's time to relax. You're with Mars there, you're probably not feeling too energetic. It is the last house to wrap up this year for you Sagittarians, as your new season will commence in December. For some of you Sagittarians, your birthday is forthcoming at the end of November, but for a lot of you Sagittarians, you'll be feeling this very strongly in December for the balance of the Sagittarian birthdays. So if you're feeling a little tired, lethargic, it's because Mars is in that 12th house as well, and that house is a very spiritual house. This is a really, really important time for you Sagittarius to just take time to rest, recalibrate, rejuvenate, renew. And when you do this and really look at your spiritual life and nurturing your spiritual realm internally and externally, this is where your healthiest renewal and your healthiest rejuvenation will come from. Now, you do have Uranus in your 6th house, which is having to do with your day-to-day life, your work, and you're integrating your deeper knowings and tending better. As you're tending better to your spiritual inner realm, and your health for that matter as well, your physical health, your spiritual health, that will also create a very healthier work-life balance for you Sagittarius. So this is very, very important to do. It's a good time to let go of any negative connections that you've had through the years. Let them go. They haven't served you, let them go, and continue to focus on renewing your inner energies spiritually, physically, and mentally in a very positive and healthy forward-moving fashion, which it certainly seems to be the case, that you are using these energies very wisely, Sagittarius, and you are the sign of wisdom and of higher learning and of philosophy, and you are integrating these energies beautifully. And for those of you Sagittarians that are just in the realms of doing so, congratulations, because these types of self-nurturing arenas will be enormously beneficial to you in every arena of your life. And that's beautiful and very, very positive and very, very supported by the universe, by the Galactic Council, by the Creator, by God, whichever name you Sagittarians choose to put on this beautiful forward-moving transitions in your life. Now I'm going to commence the balance of this forecast with the Oracle, the Animal Spirit Oracle deck. Beautiful deck. I use all the time, as I connect very easily to it to help me connect as I interpret intuitively with the energies. So we will be looking at your most recent energies, Sagittarius, along with your current and then your forthcoming energies, and we will be clarifying those energies with the Rider-Waite Tarot portion of the forecast, and then ultimately one card from the Enchanted Map Oracle to wrap up the forecast for the last half of October, first half of November. Thank you to all of you Sagittarians who are joining me. Spirit Now Incorporated is deeply, deeply appreciative, of all of you. And let's take a look, Sagittarius, at what your recent energies have been, how you've been working with the energies of the planets, and transforming beautifully, because who you were 13 years ago is not who you are today. Who you were even 2 years ago is not who you are today. So congratulations to all of you Sagittarians that are allowing this beautiful transformation to happen, not only in your personal realm and in your spiritual realm, but also in your career realm. You know, aligning truly with who you are today is what's going to bear healthy fruit for you tomorrow. And this card just flew out, so I have to take it. It's the first card out of your most recent your most recent past energy, Sagittarius. It is the skunk spirit. I hope you can see how beautiful the skunk is. And the recent past, as well as I can feel very strongly for your current energies, is you know your worth, Sagittarius. And that's exactly what this card depicts. It's talking about knowing your worth and maintaining the knowledge of your worth. It also has the numerical digit of 54, which reduces to a 9. And 9 is, of course, the ruling house of Sagittarius, and it is a highly spiritual number, as the 9th house is the house of spirituality, higher learning, education, long distance travel. And you Sagittarius, you know, being that little skunk that you are, you have allowed transformation to happen in your realm. For some of you in the last couple of years specifically, you have allowed the transformation to happen. You've been educating yourself. You are coming back to remembering who you are, honoring your self-worth, knowing your worth, and making certain that you maintain your self-worth. And in so doing, you are being beautifully supported by the Galactic Council, the universe, God, whichever name you choose to label your transitions with. Congratulations, Sagittarians. This is beautiful for those Sagittarians that are resonating with this. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful recent energies, and staying very, very focused. You're staying very focused, and you are certainly not allowing anything negative to hinder or block your own solid growth that you've been doing within yourself, by allowing the transformations to happen that have happened, as difficult as they have may been throughout the last couple of years for a lot of you Sagittarians. You know your worth, and so does God. Don't forget that. Beautiful energies. In your current energies, We have the Coyote Spirit, which came up in the reversed for you, Sagittarius. This is what it looks like in the upright. Beautiful card. It did come up in the reverse, so for some of you Sagittarians, you're not trusting in the divine detours, but it's important to remember your self-worth, and that will remind you to trust in the divine detours. For some of you, you know, you've been frustrated with your expansion, your inner growth, and perhaps it's been taking longer than you had hoped. However this resonates and how it reflects in your personal or professional life, but the divine detours are necessary, and with the card in reverse, it's just saying that some of you are feeling that those divine detours have been delayed, but truly the divine knows best. And if they have been delayed, it's because the divine knows best as to when to unfold what's best for you, Sagittarius, for your highest and best good. So that is simply what this card is suggesting. There's just been some delays for you, and you're just feeling frustrated. But the delays will smooth out, and eventually you'll be able to turn those energies around, and you will know that the divine, regardless, has always had your back and will always have your back for those of you that trust in the Galactic Council, the Universal Council, the Spiritual Council. In your forthcoming energies, Sagittarius, we have the Dolphin Spirit, and it did come up in the reverse, and this is I'm feeling very, very strongly that for some of you Sagittarians, you know, there have been a lot of truths that have been distorted and or hidden from you from the past, and that you know, you certainly don't want that type of energy in your future, and as a result, with this card in the reverse, you're making certain you're letting go of any negative energies. This is a beautiful card. It's suggesting that, you know, if it were in the upright, you would know, you know, the truth. But for a lot of you Sagittarians, you know, there have been truths that have been hidden from you, and when the divine, you know, feels best for you to know those truths as you navigate forward, they will unfold for you. So again, it's all about trusting in the divine, and not, you know, if you feel frustrated or you're, you know, feeling that there's delays in unfolding that which you feel is true for you, that will unfold, and it will blossom and bloom when the divine knows that the timing is best. And in the meantime, you are to continue working on your inner realm, your spiritual realm, and know that the universe has got you, is holding you up, and any delays or frustrations that you might be feeling, they are not there to hinder you, they are to uphold you. So bear that in mind. That's how I'm feeling this intuitively, Sagittarius. Now, to clarify these energies, we have the Rider-Waite Tarot deck that I will be pulling from. And bear in mind also, Sagittarius, that full moon in Aries on the 27th, you know, that those energies are still trickling into November. So that could have a lot to do with, you know, feeling some delays and frustrations as well in that which you're creating on a spiritual realm. And just, you know, allowing yourself to meditate and pray so that you can feel the guidance from the divine. And the key word is feel the guidance, so that you won't feel the heavy energies so profoundly and be frustrated by them, because that which you're looking to create in your personal professional life will unfold. It just has to unfold when, you know, Spirit knows that you're ready to receive. And that's important to remember. So let's clarify these energies of your most recent past energies, which is the Skunk Spirit of knowing your worth. Let's see what sort of details we can get for you Sagittarians. Thank you again to all of you Sagittarians joining me this evening. This forecast may or may not resonate for all of you, but for those that it does resonate, I will be very thankful for. Beautiful card that just flew out. It's the tarot card of the Strength card, where here you are, Sagittarius, taming the beast within, which is what you've been doing in your recent past energies of knowing your self-worth. Anyone or anything that has not been in support of you, you've had the strength to let go of, and that's exactly and succinctly what this tarot card is depicting. You are not only taming the beast within and letting all negativity of the past go, you're also releasing anyone that has been negative in your life, or anything as well. However that resonates for each of you Sagittarians will be different, personally and or professionally. Clarifying the Strength card, we have the Eight of Cups. Yes, walking away from anything that hasn't served you, knowing your self-worth, walking away and walking into your new season, which is forthcoming here in December. A lot of you have already done so, and a lot of you are continuing to do so. Beautiful, beautiful energies from your recent past, which you're taking into your current energies of feeling, frustrated with some of the detours, but the divine has your back, so don't forget that, Sagittarius. Clarifying the Coyote spirit, we have the Three of Pentacles. Beautiful. Here you are, Sagittarius, in the upright, creating your new beginning, working on a new project. Some of you are getting a new job, chipping away at an application, revising your resume, whatever it means to you. However it resonates for each of you, it will be different, but Pentacles does have to do with your resources, and you are rebuilding. It's like you're starting brand new, Sagittarius. A lot of you have already started doing this in the last 6 months. Some of you are just starting now, and this is a beautiful time to do it. Letting go of that which hasn't served, remembering your self-worth, feeling a little frustrated at the divine detours because, for some of you they came on very suddenly, but a lot of you have, picked yourself up, dusted yourself out, and are starting brand new, rebuilding your pentacles, and they will blossom, Sagittarius. Keep working hard, keep focusing, keep working with the divine, and you will see the beautiful fruits of your labor forthcoming. You are coming into your season, Sagittarius, which will be particularly in December, so bear that in mind. In the clarifying your pentacles, we have the Six of Wands. Typically when it's in the upright, it's a card of victory, moving forward victoriously. For some of you Sagittarians, again, you're feeling the delay. You're feeling like the divine has delayed, your hard work, and you're wondering where your pentacles are, where your resources are, where your finances are. How are you going to make them grow? Is the work that you're doing in knowing your self-worth going to bear healthy fruit? It will. It's just delayed. And delays are not necessarily a bad thing. They can be frustrating, but it's important to remember your self-worth, Sagittarius. Remember your self-worth. And therefore you will know that in knowing your self-worth, you are a child of the Creator. You are a child of the galactic cosmos. You are a child of the universe. So bear this in mind when you're feeling frustrated and that there are delays in that which you desire, because they will come when the divine feels they are best for you. The divine's timing is always different from our own. Very, very important to remember. Now let's clarify this dolphin spirit, where, there have been, perhaps truths hidden from you. Perhaps, it has to do with understanding, what you've been reflecting on, and as far as your spirituality is concerned. Some of you are looking at, in this 12th house, what is true for you and what is no longer true for you. That's also a message that I'm getting very strongly with this dolphin spirit in reverse, which is actually beautiful, because when you're remembering who you are and who you are no longer, you have a healthier way of moving forward, Sagittarius. So to clarify that dolphin spirit in reverse, we have the World. Now the World did come up in the reverse, and it's again indicating that for some of you, you're feeling like your world's being turned upside down because of these delays that you're wanting to create. And for some of you, there might be changes within your world, personally or professionally, but they are necessary. in order to have the new beginnings that you desire, especially forthcoming in December. And a lot of you might be preparing for those new changes to happen. Perhaps some of you may be moving within the next few months. The world's indicative of movement, of change, of making, physical moves as well. And when you're taking time in this 12th house right now to rest and reflect, you're preparing for healthier changes and for beautiful new beginnings. So don't forget that during this new moon in Scorpio. Any challenging times that you feel you might have forthcoming, know that you will be guided through them smoothly when you stay focused on your spiritual counsel. Stay focused on your spiritual counsel so that the transitions and navigating through those transitions will be smoother for you, Sagittarius. And remembering that, remembering your truth, remembering who you are, remembering your self-worth, and knowing your truth. That's what sets you free and standing strong. And your counsel is from the divine. So, don't feel like your world is in upheaval when it doesn't have to be. If there are changes and transitions happening, ask God, ask the Galactic Council, ask Spirit to help you move through them smoothly, and you will be given the divine wisdom to do so. Very important to remember, Sagittarius. Now, clarifying the world, we have the Ten of Cups. Beautiful, Sagittarius, in the upright. And the Ten of Cups is literally a card of completion, as is indicated by the Roman numeral number 10. It's also a symbolic energy of having your happy ever after, as noted by the 10 cups of love, the beautiful spiritual rainbow behind you, the hand of the divine upholding you with the regal cup filling all of your other cups. You are looking to have your happy ever after with all this green foliage in the background is indicative of your finances and your resources blossoming. And these are beautiful, beautiful energies that you're coming into, Sagittarius, of creating not only within, stemming from your inner realm, but having those bear fruit in your outer realm. This is beautiful to see, Sagittarius, and you are rejoicing. Not only with the spirit, but sharing with the world. Even though right now you don't know how you're doing that, it is definitely coming in, as is indicated in the upright fashion. And that's by remembering your truth, remembering your self-worth, knowing who you are, knowing that you are first and foremost a spirit of light, of love, of compassion, of empathy. It's your 9th and 10th house. It's who you are. And knowing your self-worth allows you to move forward not only internally but externally by releasing anything from the past which hasn't served you and remembering to let it go once and for all, which is indicated by the world. You're letting the past that hasn't served you, that was in the world around you, you're letting it go. Very positive for it to be in the reverse, because here you are welcoming your new beginnings, and your cups are full in every arena of your life. Focus on this, Sagittarius. That's important. Now I'm going to clarify the balance of this forecast with one card from the Enchanted Map Oracle deck. This is also showing me, I just felt the need to pick these up again. If I didn't mention, a lot of you are not feeling the ability to rejoice in all the new that's forthcoming, or for some of you, you're wondering where it is. It is on the way, Sagittarius. Things take time. And, when it comes to the universe, there is no such thing as, linear time. Energy is fluid. And the energy of the universe being fluid is why you're feeling frustrated on planet Earth with the delays. But know that the delays of the past will soon be gone, and your happily ever after, in whatever area of your life this resonates for you, is indeed on the way. And it's blessed by the divine, which can never be taken from you. Please remember that. So let me clarify, as I mentioned, the balance of this forecast for you, Sagittarius, for the first half of 2021. Excuse me, the first half of November 2021. Take time to rest and rejuvenate and recalibrate, Sagittarius. Stay focused on your galactic council. Stay focused on your spiritual advisory team. You know, your ancestors, your angels, those that have transitioned, including animal spirits. They are there to uphold you, protect you, and guide you. And this is very, very important to remember so that you can navigate through the earthly delays a little bit smoother. Because your happily ever after in the areas of your life, Sagittarius, that you desire is definitely on its way. And to clarify that energy, we have the sacred pool. Beautiful. And it's in the upright. And the 47 breaks down to an 11. 11 is an ascendant mastered number. And here's your spirit, Sagittarius, resting in the spiritual pool of the divine, allowing the fairies and all the animal spirits around you to soothe you, to comfort you, to uphold you. And this is all 12th house energy to rejuvenate you, to allow you to rest in your mind, in your spirit, and in your body. To welcome the beauty of your happily ever after in all the areas of your life that you desire, by remembering your self-worth, by remembering who you are, and by remembering that the Galactic Council guides you and provides you with the wisdom through the Spirit of God and all the energies of the planets working with you and through you as you wisely navigate through any challenges that you have. This is beautiful. Congratulations, Sagittarius. Stay focused, stay serene, and stay within prayer in mind, body, and soul. And know that the lightness and the love and the beautiful fruits of that which you wish to bear are blossoming. Remember your self-worth, Sagittarius. Spirit 9 Incorporate is signing off for now. Thank you to all of you Sagittarians who like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Absolute pleasure to have you with me this evening. I look forward to seeing you soon. Good night for now.